Hello everyone, this recording is on Lab 1, Asphalt Mix Design. Before starting the lab, download the lab note from the view site. It's under the assessment 2. Go through the lab notes and find out what we are going to do in the lab class. In the physical lab, there are work health and safety requirements. Students need to complete the online induction before attending the lab class. We are working with chemicals and hot bitumen, so students need to wear lab coat, closed shoes, safety glasses, and no short trousers. In this practical, students will prepare and undertake level 1 testings to evaluate the volumetric properties and determine the design bitumen content of a varying course asphalt mix design for medium and heavy traffic. So we are going to find out the design bitumen content for the varying course. The traffic category is medium and heavy. As you know, in an asphalt mix, we have aggregates and the binder. So in the selection process, we select the aggregate type, the particle size distribution of the aggregate, the binder type, and the design binder content. These selections depend on the temperature of the site, design traffic, and we are designing for which layer of the pavement. In this practical, we are designing for the varying course. And mainly we are focusing on the design binder content, and we are going to find out the design binder content for the varying course. So in the selection process, we start with the trial binder content. The selection of this trial binder content is based on the past experience or to keep a minimum binder film index of 7.5 micrometers. If we select the trial binder content as 5%, we prepare a few more samples as 4% binder content sample and a 6% binder content sample. In the lab class, we are preparing 3 samples with 3 different binder contents. The procedure and the calculations will be the same for all 3. So in the online class, we are focusing on this 5%. So we prepare an asphalt mix of 1,200 grams. This is our asphalt mix. So in this mix, 5% is the binder. So 5% of this mix is binder. So that means out of this 1,200, 5% is the bitumen. So 60 grams of bitumen in our mix. And the rest 95% is our aggregate. So that means 1,200 times 95% is the aggregate. So that's 1,140 grams of aggregates. In the lab class, we prepare this 1,140 grams of aggregates and we'll add these 60 grams of bitumen to the aggregate and we'll mix it and use that asphalt mix for the testing. There are 4 parts in this practical. Part A, as we have discussed, we prepare the aggregates and then we add the 60 grams of bitumen. We mix it. So we can see the sample like this after mixing. Then we heat it and we compact. After we compact the sample, we can prepare a specimen for the testing, a cylindrical specimen for the testing. We use this cylindrical specimen to test the bulk density. Also, we need to test the maximum density. To test the maximum density, we use a sample without compacting, so a loose sample with bitumen and aggregates together.